Hi, Dr. So our title is Factor Influencing University Student Belief in and Use of AI Generated Content. So for the research background is the rapid development of AI has made the AI generated content from text and image to video a part of daily life. So the tools like ChatGPT have removed the technical barriers which allow the university student to become the consumer and creator of this content. So they can encounter AI media in their social feed and use AI tools for academic and creative tasks. This requires a specific understanding of what drives their behavior and how do they perceive the usability of the AI tools and the usefulness of the content itself. So this study will investigate this factor by using the TAM, which is Technology Acceptance Model. So for the problem statement is when AI generated content is now integrated to student life, there is a gap in understanding the specific factor that drive their acceptance and belief. So for the first problem is creator consumer duality. So the student evaluate AI differently depending on their role. So as creator, they assess the perceived ease of use of AI tools, and as a consumer, they assess the perceived usefulness of the AI content. Most research fails to separate this distinct perception. So the second problem is lack of a target model. The TAM has not been specifically adapted to model this duality. So a clear framework is needed to understanding how the tool's usability and the content usefulness influence a student intention to use and believe. So the last problem is belief as a critical outcome. The belief or acceptance as credible is a key outcome for AI content. This is a different cognitive process from simply using a tool. So for the research question, first is how does the perceived ease of use of AI tools influence the university student to use AI generated content? And the second is how does the perceived usefulness of AI generated content influence the student to believe it is credible? And what is the relationship between student belief in AI generated content and their intention to use that content in their academic activity? And the last is how does the accuracy of AI content affect university students to believe and use it? So for the objective is we need to examine the influence of PEOU of AI tools on the intention of students to use the AI generated content, and to analyze how the perceived usefulness of AI generated content affect the student, and to determine the relationship between student belief in AI generated content and their behavior intention to use it. And the last is to examine the ability of students to identify the accuracy of AI generated content, influence them to believe and use it. So for the literature review is TAM is developed by Frank Davis, is a leading framework for expanding technology adoption, and it is persists that perceived usefulness, the belief that a technology enhances performance and perceived ease of use. The belief that it is effortless are the primary driver of a user intention to use the system. So for the adoption of literature review is well classic TM is robust, it does not distinguish between a tools and its output. So this study adapts its core construct for the unique context of generative AI, which is perceived usefulness is redefined to focus on the value of the AI generated content for academic or creative tasks. And second is perceived ease of use is redefined to focus on the usability of the AI tools used in the creation process. And for the research scope is based on the Technology Acceptance Model (TAM). This study is aimed to determine and analyze the variables that affect college student perception and the usage of AI generated content. So the study will look how the student accept and confident in the AI content, and the students are from the variety of academic field from UM, uh, like information technology, logistics, and they will all participate in this study. So an online survey will be used to gather data. We are using the Google Form. Okay, so the study will concentrate on the usage of AI generated content for academic and informational purpose. So for the research significance is from an academic standpoint, so this study is extending TAM to a new context. Future study on technology adoption, digital trust, and AI techniques in education may use the finding as a guide. And for the practical perspective is the result can help the educator to design better guideline, digital literacy program, and ethical framework, and it is responsible for use of AI tools in learning. And the developer of AI platform can also use the insight to improve the user experience, transparency, and trustworthiness of AI generated materials. So for the proposed methodology is for the design. This is we are designed for the quantitative research and by using the survey method. So for the population is we are using the population of student who like to use AI tools or using the AI tools. So the expected population size is between 30 and 50 respondents. So for the data collection method, we are using the Google Form to collect the data, and all items are have a 5 point like scale, which is first is strongly disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. So for the data analysis method, we also expect the size is between 30 and 50 respondents, which are using the AI tools. So for the expected result is we expect the finding are expect to support TM ability to expect student acceptance of AI generated information even through their degree of trust and responsible use may be influenced by elements like academic integrity and ethics. Thank you.